Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Pathways to the Honors Bachelor of Commerce Human Resources Management webinar. My name is Kristen Keogh-Raponi, and I'm an Academic Pathways Coordinator here at Seneca. And today I will be guiding you through this session. Joining me is Puneet, Program Coordinator for the Honors Bachelor of Commerce Human Resource Management program, who will share program insights and expertise throughout today's presentation. Today's session will cover why you should consider a Seneca degree, why the BHRM degree may be the right one for you, the available pathways into BHRM, including eligibility requirements, course exemptions. We'll also go over an exciting scholarship opportunity for diploma graduates and how to apply for the diploma to degree pathway into BHRM. At the end of the session, we'll have a Q&A. So throughout the presentation, please feel free to drop your questions into the chat, and then we'll have some time at the end to take up all questions. First, let me tell you about the Seneca Polytechnic difference. Seneca Polytechnic's education is for all students. So whether you're just starting out, you're advancing, or you're changing careers, we combine practical learning, industry connections, and flexible pathways to help every student succeed. So what does that look like in practice? Let's take a closer look at our degree programs. At Seneca, all of our degrees are career-focused and aligned with the labor market. Our professors are all industry professionals who bring real-world knowledge and connections into the classroom. Class sizes are much smaller, giving you personalized learning, so you're never just a number. Every program includes at least one mandatory work-integrated learning term, which will give you hands-on experience that you can add to your resume. Honors degree graduates can also pursue master's programs, and our annual Grad Studies Expo connects students with future opportunities. Together, these features prepare you to succeed in the job market. Now that you've seen what makes Seneca unique, let's look at how we guide students along through their educational journey. Now, this is where academic pathways comes in. An academic pathway is a formal agreement which will allow you to complete a degree quicker using your existing Ontario diploma. The Academic Pathways team offers a range of support to help students to continue their education, including application guidance, virtual advisement appointments, information sessions, and pathway events. Seneca offers pathway opportunities into our own programs, as well as with our partner institutions beyond Seneca. As the #1 college in transfer pathways, we're proud to work with a wide network of partner institutions across the GTA, across Canada, and internationally. Now, before we hand things over to Praneet, to dive into the BHRM program, I wanted to first highlight our Newnham campus. This is one of the campuses where this degree program is offered. Newnham is a major educational hub located at Finch Avenue East and Highway 404 in Toronto. At this campus, you will find programs in business, hospitality, information technology, fashion, engineering, and more. This campus has recently undergone some major builds and enhancements over the last few years. One of the biggest additions is the Center of Innovation, Technology, Entrepreneurship, or most commonly referred to as SITE. With 274,000 square feet of space over 5 stories, it brings together state-of-the-art technology within classroom spaces. Now I'll pass it over to you, Praneet, to go over some of the degree details.
Thank you, Christine, and welcome Priya, Pavatharini, and Jana, or Yana. I'm not sure whether I pronounced it correctly or not, but welcome to this webinar. And Christine, thank you very much for the prelude and telling us about why Seneca and what do we offer. So I'm more concerned about the BHRM, which is the Honors Bachelor of Commerce Human Resource Management degree, and the pathways that you can come into this degree program. Some time back, I did a little bit of research with 5 different institutions offering a human resource management degree. There was one college which I compared and 4 universities. So if you look at the peaks and troughs of this graph, you will find that it has been divided into co-op, technology-based courses, strategy-based courses, advanced HR, and number of courses for CHRP. Across all colleges and universities, if you see these blue towers, they are the number of courses required for CHRP, which is the designation Certified Human Resource Professional. And each of the college and university offers all of the courses. So there's no issue there. But when it comes to some advanced level courses, University 3 actually offers a lot more advanced level courses compared to the other colleges and universities. Where we score the max is if you look at these green, this is where we score the maximum, which is the strategy-based courses. It's our firm belief that students who graduate from our degree are rightly placed in strategic decision making. I recently received indication that one of the BHRM graduates is now the VP of HR for Crown Properties. So that's the kind of students we are preparing with these strategy-based courses. 2 of the universities did have these strategy-based courses, but not to the extent of the Seneca. The other way that we kind of score over other institutions is our technology-based courses. If you're coming from a 3-year diploma, you would find that quite a few of the technology courses are already included. But as you would progress, you would understand that we offer the higher level HRIS courses, which include SAP and some other technology-based courses. And all of us know what technology is doing in this far. And finally, our co-op placement rate is way higher than others. College One does have a bit of co-op placement or internship. The 2 universities did not have any, whereas 2 other universities did have some co-op placement internship. So this gives you an idea why BHRM degree. A couple of other things that if you're coming from Seneca from BHR diploma, you would already know about them. The first one is HR Connects, where industry professionals, you see this picture where industry professionals are sitting with you and discussing their roles. For example, there's a table for occupational health and safety, there's a table for recruitment and selection, and so on and so forth. We also have these HR symposium where alumni comes in and discusses how did they get the first job after graduating from Seneca's BHRM degree, and other programs too. So that's a common one. The third one is we do organize HR case competitions, and we win the HRPA case competitions too. Last time we participated, we got the gold and the bronze both. So we sent in two teams and both of them got that. Then there's a mentorship program where you are attached to a mentor and they advise you on how to go about creating your own unique HR proposition. We do have some research projects, and before the pandemic, we had a placement rate of about 80 to 85% of our students were placed in HR jobs, not in other jobs like receptionist or all. After the pandemic and all this, it's a little lower, but still our success rate with the graduates getting employed is very high. Employers look forward to having our students there. Next slide. So this is one of the success stories, Natalie Pedrosa. And she has had a successful career in Loblaws, Career Edge, Indigo. Currently, she's the talent acquisition manager for Kruger. I think she's promoted again. I didn't get the latest one. And she's also the mentor in mentorship program. And this is her comments, which says Seneca is a community. So what you'll be joining is a community and not just a program. Next slide. This is Nazish. As Christine alluded, that you can either go straight to the job market, or if you want, you can kind of go ahead and do your higher studies. Nazish decided to go for higher studies, and she was immediately admitted to, just after graduation, she was admitted to the Queen's University's MIR program, and she is working as a consultant now for employee relations. And she's worked for Fiat, Chrysler, UHN, and she's also a mentor here. And it is a comment that you can see at the bottom. Over to you, Christine.
Thank you so much, Puneet, for walking us through the BHRM program. Another important support we want to highlight is the financial assistance that's available to students who are continuing from a diploma into a degree at Seneca. Seneca offers a diploma to degree entrance scholarship, which is a one-time award of $2,500 for graduates of a Canadian diploma program who are entering a Seneca degree with a minimum incoming GPA of 75% or 3.3. This award is available to both domestic and international students who have completed a Canadian diploma program, and it is open regardless of pathway eligibility. So even if you're just starting from the first semester of a degree program. Eligible students can apply for this scholarship through their student home once they have been accepted into the degree and are enrolled in a full-time course load. If you have any questions about this scholarship, the application process, or would like to explore additional awards, bursaries, and scholarships, please, we encourage you to reach out to the Financial Aid Office website. So now let's talk a little bit about the pathways. This is a really exciting opportunity that allows eligible Ontario College diploma graduates to obtain Seneca's Honours Bachelor of Commerce Human Resource Management degree quicker. Graduates of a 3-year Business Administration Human Resources Advanced Diploma who have a minimum GPA of 70% or 3.0 will enter semester 4 in the winter or fall term. Students who start in the winter term will complete the degree over 5 academic semesters, plus their work term. Students who start in the fall will complete the degree over 6 academic semesters, plus their work term. And the longer path to completion is due to the course availability for those starting in the winter. Graduates of a 3-year Business Administration Management or a Business Administration Purchasing and Supply Management Advanced Diploma with a 3.0 GPA will enter semester 4 of the BHRM degree in the winter term and will complete the program over 5 academic semesters plus their work term. And finally, graduates of a 2-year Business Human Resources Diploma will enter semester 3 of the degree in the winter or fall. Students who start in the winter will take 5 semesters plus their work integrated learning term or to graduate, and students who start in the fall will take 6 semesters plus their work integrated learning term to finish the credential. I also want to bring your attention to Pilar and the will. So you do have the opportunity, if eligible, to Pilar your will. So Pilar is a prior learning assessment recognition. So if you're currently working in a related field or have previous work experience, you may be eligible to Pilar your will, which would mean you'd be, if accepted, you'd be exempted from the work term as well as the work term prep course. So this QR code here will bring you directly to our Pilar website to give you some more information on eligibility as well as how to apply. It's important that If you feel you are eligible and you would like to apply, that you do so at least one semester prior to the work term prep course. Now, if you are ready to apply or to take the next step toward your degree, here's what the application process looks like. So for current Seneca students or graduates of a Seneca diploma, you would apply directly through your student home or by completing the diploma to degree transfer form, pathways transfer form, and submitting it to the Service Hub. There is no fee to apply, and you're not required to submit your official Seneca transcript. If you are a graduate and you meet the pathway requirements, you will be given an offer of admission. If you're a current Seneca student and still completing your diploma program, we encourage you to apply in your final semester, and you will then be given a conditional offer. The condition being that you meet the degree requirements by graduating from the diploma and meeting the GPA requirement prior to starting the degree program. For external students, that's students who have completed a diploma at another Ontario college, there are two ways to apply. For domestic applicants, you can apply online through ontariocolleges.ca. And when completing your application, it's important to select degree completion as your entry semester for the program. For international applicants, you must apply through Seneca's International Online Application, which is available on the International Admissions webpage. After submitting your application, you'll need to follow up with your admissions advisor through the Service Hub to confirm your pathway eligibility. Both domestic and international applicants will be required to submit official transcripts as part of the application process. There's no hard deadline to apply, as applications may be submitted right up until the fourth day of classes. However, that does depend on space. So we do encourage you to apply as early as possible. And so for current students, as soon as you're entering your final semester of your diploma program. Students are also encouraged to review the inbound transfer guide on the Academic Pathways webpage to check if their Ontario College Diploma program qualifies for the pathway into the BHRM degree. This guide also includes block maps and completion plans. Block maps will show all required courses of the degree and will highlight those courses that you will receive credit for, while the completion plan outlines how and when you complete the remaining degree courses as well as the work term. Some pathways may offer multiple completion plans depending on available entry terms. To connect directly with us, please use the link to our virtual advisement booking system. And this is where you can book an advisement appointment to go over the pathways that we have discussed today. The QR codes on this slide provide direct access to both the inbound transfer guide and our appointment booking system. And that now wraps up all the key information about the pathways, the degree program, and the supports that are available to help you succeed. If you have any questions about pathway details or the application process, be sure to reach out to the Academic Pathways team. On this slide, we have our email, phone number, and social media handles. We encourage you to follow us on social media to stay up to date on the newest pathways and upcoming events. For program-specific questions, you can connect directly with the program area. Contacts are also provided here. And with that, we'll now open up the floor. If you have any questions, please go ahead and post these in the chat, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. So my
thank you,
colleague
Victoria. Thank you, Victoria,
has posted some links to make it easier for you to access. So we have our contact page, how to apply to the degree, as well as the pathways page, which shows you all of the degrees that are eligible to go into the BHRM program and the pathway details for that. So any questions, go ahead and post those in the chat. So there is one question here. I wanted to know if there is a deadline for the scholarship application. So for the scholarship, that was the entrance scholarship for the $2,500. So for that, you won't be able to apply until day 10 of the semester. So once you've been accepted into the program, the semester has begun, and then you have a full-time course load. So you do have to apply by day 10, I believe would be the deadline. And we'll just wait for some other questions. Puneet, would you be able to tell us a little bit more about the work term and how students would go about finding a work term, what the assistance with that looks like?
So in the course, there's the WTP 200, where our great co-op coordinator or will coordinator, Drew Adamanek, he kind of guides you through the whole process of basically, he opens up the Seneca Works website for each one of you, where there are job postings that are being shown, and Drew will guide you towards how to navigate that. Plus, he would also give you inputs on how to make sure you succeed in the interviews. And there are times when he will also conduct mock interviews and give you feedback. Also, he helps in fine tuning your resumes. So he does a great work in preparing you for the interviews. You also have to remember that the job postings that are on Seneca Works are being seen by not only by the degree students, but the diploma as well as the postgrad certificate. Whoever has opted for the co-op term or will term. So you will be in competition. Our job is to help you get that job, but not to get that job. So you need to brush up your own self to get to that coveted position. Just remember that in the diploma and the postgrad certificate, it is not mandatory, whereas in the degree program, it is mandatory work term. So be a little more stressed out to get that job.
Thank you, Puneet. And there is a question too about part-time options. So at this time, this program is not offered through part-time studies. It is only offered full-time. And another question, I don't have grade 12 English. Could you please advise how I can determine if I'm eligible to apply for this course?
So Madeline, which program are you enrolled right now? So while Madeline is typing the
Yeah, I'll just
answer,
give her a minute.
and I can answer Pavatharini's question.
Okay. So wanting to know if they
No,
skip WTP 100, that's the
no,
co-op in BHR, will it affect eligibility? So that's an
no,
optional for the
because
diploma, right?
yeah, because you are in a program where co-op is optional. We don't call co-op in that program. Will is optional. And because it's optional, you can skip that and get straight to the degree program now. But make sure your GPA is to the required standards. Or you are a medical esthetician.
So I think Madeline's referring to then direct entry into semester
Yes.
one.
So that's the minimum requirement for a degree program. But Seneca offers some programs which you can take, which can bridge the gap.
Yes, we do have academic upgrading to meet the requirements for admissions into semester one of the program. If you're doing the pathway though, then you don't need the high school requirements. That would just be the completed diploma and the required GPA of a 3.0.
That's right. So that is why I was replying. I wanted to know which program is Madeline in.
Another question, I came from the BHRC diploma and recently graduated last winter. I did my co-op last year for the diploma program with the PLAR. Will the PLAR be recognized, or will I need to do co-op will for the degree program?
So to the best of my knowledge, you will have to apply for a PLAR. You will have, there is a portfolio that you need to create, submit it to the PLAR office, and it will be sent to the subject matter experts to comment on it. And if it meets the requirements, yes, you can. Is it just
Yeah.
mentioning your co-op? Is it going to automatically be done?
So I think the
I
co-op
don't
too
think
for
so.
the diploma programs, recently as of fall 2026, they had changed to meet the eligibility requirements, which would be equivalent to the degree program, which would be the number of hours required. So if it was prior to fall 2026, then you would likely still have to do the work term. Otherwise, then it may be a course substitution, but you can speak with the will coordinator regarding that once you get to the work term prep course.
So Madeline is asking about the English requirement.
So
Do you want
Madeline,
me to?
yeah, you can also reach out to the service hub and they can give you some information on how to get the upgrading courses. They can put you in touch with that area to take those courses to begin the degree program. Or yeah, Victoria has put in the email for student recruitment would be the best one to reach out to. There's the question, I'm currently enrolled in the business administration program. I have one more semester before going to my last year of the diploma program. When should I apply for the pathway? So you can apply once you get into your final semester. Then you can apply, as we mentioned before, that would be for a conditional offer. And then once you have graduated from your program, then you would be given an official offer provided you meet the GPA requirement. Problem. Okay. I think I've gotten all the questions. So thank you again, Puneet, for coming and giving us all the great information on this degree program. And if anyone has any further questions after this webinar, we have recorded it so you can rewatch this again on demand at any time. It'll be posted to our website probably by next week. And if you have any further questions, please reach out to the academic area. You can book a virtual advisement appointment. We do have those available weekly. And you can also reach us by email. We're very quick to answer our emails. If your questions are specific for the academic area regarding the curriculum or careers that this program could lead to, you can please reach out directly to Puneet. And thank you everyone for joining us today.
Thank you, everyone, and hope you have a wonderful day.